Okay, the iPad mini 7 has been subject of 2 of my videos so far, yet I already been asked a couple of times, is it worth waiting for the next model or it's better to settle with the existing 6th generation? Let's take into consideration release frequency of this product line and something that we may have noticed during this year. If you already haven't, make sure that you check my latest hands-on comparison between iPad 10 and 11-inch iPad Pro from 2018. Before we continue, question for you: would you buy or do you already own an iPad mini? Please answer in the comment section below. Hi friends and welcome to Digital Markings. I'm your host Marco and this is your dose of Apple news, leaked information, tech rumors and reviews. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. This one is powered by MOFT. Check out their origami style accessories for your iPad, iPhone and MacBook and get some discount. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. The iPad mini product line at one point seemed like one of the most exciting ones back in 2012 when it was first introduced. Yet not long after, Apple unveiled its successor and then just 1 year later another one, 3rd generation. With the release of the 4th one, we've started noticing some obvious improvements. An iPad mini has begun stepping out of the shadow of the entry-level iPad, offering more. But as it appears, this model wasn't just a typical upgrade, but the last miniature tablet from Cupertino, which replacement we will not see in the following 5 years. In the meanwhile, Apple has made some more radical changes across other iPad variants, so really it seemed uncertain will there be a new mini model or not, at least until 2019 when we finally got the next iteration, this time fully on par with, at that time, iPad Air 3. The biggest and probably the most important change arrived in the form of iPad mini 6 previous year, with all new design, much more capable internals, and some exciting features. This release gave us hope how the 7th generation could follow, and if we rely on common 18-month release cycles as seen with other tablets from Apple, we may anticipate it already in March 2023. While I was thinking the next generation mini could surprise everyone with the M1 processor initially, following one of the previous release case scenarios, I did express my doubt in such possibility due to capacity of its battery and what kind of impact could that have on this device, even with its smaller screen pointing at a 16 or a 17 as more probable alternatives. Truth to be told, I'm not expecting much from the upcoming release, and I'm kinda eager to see more from iPad Pro lineup, especially since we've seen rumors about iPad Pro 14 or maybe even 16-inch models, both mentioned in a couple of instances. As far as smallest iPad goes, at least to me, things may be a bit more unclear. The truth is, 2020 design is more or less new, and I believe it will still be present at least for one more generation or two. So anticipating much more from the smallest model would not sound as reasonable, especially since we are talking about Apple here. 2023 variant, if it even comes out, will keep its 8.3-inch diagonal, and considering its size, as I've stated in my previous video, this is the only iPad where I have my doubts seeing a landscape-style front-facing shooter, which should become the thing on all the other iPads. Maybe just my perception, I can easily be wrong, but I think we should wait a bit more until that happens in this specific case. 60Hz refresh rate will remain. Hoping for 90 or 120Hz still doesn't make sense, regardless of jelly effect, which was seen on the existing generation. On the other end, if there is one upgrade that I wouldn't be surprised to see is the inclusion of ultra-wide rear camera, just because Apple introduced the flash within the latest generation. It's obvious that folks from Cupertino perceive this product as something that can be used as a photo and video shooting tool considering its compact size. I believe we should look closely at changes on other models, starting with the iPad Pro lineup. We saw it this year. There was nothing specifically new in its current design, which is 4 years old now. There is a high probability this may continue for one more year, but it will potentially include arrival of the bigger Pro model or models as previously mentioned. The real changes in its design and display features could be anticipated, if we are to trust predictions, in 2024 when we finally get OLED displays. The iPad Air can easily turn into below average upgrade next year too, considering its design and features have also reached its peak this year, the same way 2022 Pros weren't as exciting. That's why I would be cautious with the Mini in 2023, and why I would openly suggest to anyone who is hesitant yet considers purchase of smallest iPad to simply pick up the existing model without much thinking. There are many potential reasons why the version after may actually be the one that we really want to see. Details we can only assume, and I wouldn't go into specs since we are still uncertain what will happen to its 7th generation. In 2024, when we get first OLED iPads, or maybe after, anticipating a bit narrower bezels on the iPad mini, 8.4 or even up to 8.9-inch diagonal, as it was mentioned in one of the articles before the arrival of 6th iteration, this would definitely sound tempting and more reasonable. That's why we do have to wait and see in which direction, for starts, the iPads for professionals will go. Also, something that should be worth mentioning is potential foldable device, which at one end is anticipated in the form of iPhone, while on the other end can easily be some kind of foldable iPad. Could this be potential future of the iPad mini? Something that we will see at one point. That would be all. Make sure that you check my full hands-on unboxing and review of the iPad 10. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching this Digitalna channel. My name is Mark. We'll talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.